What's up, everybody? Fame Rothstein here, Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. All right, today is Friday, May 8th, 2020. It's about noon Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful but wet Queen City, aka the Republic of Cincinnati. Now, before I continue, do me a favor and smash up that like button for me. Like them likes. You understand me? Hit the notification, leave a comment. Okay, let me know what you think. Just some, random ramblings. First of all, there's no, there is a sports wagering component of this show. There is one. So therefore, if you feel you have a gambling problem, please do not listen to the rest of this show because I'm about to get right into that. Okay. Um, NFL schedule came out yesterday. Looks like, obviously this will change after training camps. You see how some players are looking and, there may be some injuries. Excuse me. God forbid there might be some injuries. But as of right now, I think they said Baltimore was 11. I think they said they were 12 and a half games. Listen, I sense a regress to the mean, as Max Kellerman says, for Lamar Jackson. He's a good player, good kid. He's just not my type of quarterback. Yes, I like a drop back guy who can sit back there and pick your defense apart. I know everybody can't be Peyton Manning. I know everybody can't be Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Warren Moon. Jameis Winston I thought could do that. I don't know what his problem was down there in Tampa Bay. Hopefully, he won't get to show much of it in New Orleans as the backup, more than likely. But I love Jameis Winston. I don't care. I'm riding with him till the wheels fall off. Okay? Like Cam. Love Deshaun. I wasn't even a big Deshaun Watson fan at Clemson. I thought he couldn't stay on the field long enough. He gets hurt too much. But I like Deshaun, Patrick Mahomes, these guys who can do it from the pocket. Lamar can only do it up with his feet. That's why I'm just not a fan of his like that. Very, 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 very catered offense. But, props to him. No, it's no props to him. He's in my division. Fuck him. No personal disrespect, Lamar, but you on the other team. I can't rock with you, B. All right? But yeah, who else did they have on there? I know they had the Bengals at 5.5, and I like that. I like the Bengals schedule. I think the Bengals are going to fuck around and make the playoffs. Obviously, I'm a homer, a hometown fan, but I think the Bengals are going to fuck around and make the playoffs this week or this year. If Joe Burrow is anywhere close to Andy Dalton, the Bengals will win 7 games. They're gonna have to pull one out. They're gonna have to pull 1 or 2 out because remember they added another team for each conference to the playoffs. So in essence, a team can get all four. A conference can get all 4 teams in one division into the playoffs. Pardon me. I don't know why I'm like yawning like that. I really do apologize, guys. So if Joe Burrow is in, because Andy Dalton, this is that year. It's like, well, damn, I wouldn't mind having him back because we'd make the playoffs with this team, with this schedule. This is a schedule that Andy Dalton could do something with. You open up at the Chargers, Bengals will be able to do something with this schedule. I mean, their defense is suspect, but they got young players, new players. They might be able to do something. All right? So I'm taking the over on the Bengals wins. They're set at 5.5. I'm taking the over. Bengals are going to win 7 games. Joe Burrow's touchdowns are 21.5. He should be able to easily eclipse that. I'm saying he's going to throw about 24, 25 this first year, maybe even 30. I think 21.5 is low. That's what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. Vegas isn't expecting much out of him, not because he's a rookie, because Vegas knows that, like this dude might not be the bill of goods that he's led to be, that he's believed to be. All right. Couple other ramblings. Happy Mother's Day. I won't talk to you again before then, but all you ladies out there, happy Mother's Day. If you're a single dad, I don't give a fuck. I'll holler at you next month on Father's Day. Okay? This is for the ladies this coming Sunday. I don't want to hear you dads. I raised my kids. They live with me. Their mom. I don't care. Okay? And then next month, the same will apply. You ladies, I don't want to hear from you. We saluting the men. Okay, for Father's Day. I don't care if you raised your kids, had a quote-unquote sperm donor. How you ladies like to diss the father of your children, the motherfucker who you knew wasn't shit, but you was still laying up with him. Okay? Maybe he had good hair, you just wanted to have his kids. I don't know. But, speaking of which, did you hear about that? Earl Thomas? His wife, I guess he was on Snapchat, some social media site, and had his location on. His wife tracked him to the Airbnb, wherever he was staying at, and him and his brother, his blood brother, his biological brother, are caught up in there with women. And it's like, me and my brother, we like this. We're 10 years apart, but, he's my older brother. We're 10 years apart, but, we peanut butter and jelly for the most part. But I ain't never finna get caught up with no women with him. You do your thing, I'll do. You shouldn't be getting caught up with women with no other man, period. That's just some suspect stuff. But me and my brother tight, but we ain't doing that together. You go handle yours, I'll go handle mine. And together we'll be fine, because it takes different strokes, goddamn. You understand? That story is weird. The memes is out. Got his wife's face on. Got Earl Thomas, his wife's face on Derrick Henry's body with a gun to his back. From that playoff game where Derrick Henry just embarrassed him on that run. But that's another thing. Yeah, the wife held him at gunpoint. Like, bruh. Listen, let me say that to you young cats out there. If you're not with your high school sweetheart, probably junior high sweetheart, and if you're not with her by the time you leave college, just wait to get married. Like, if you're about to go to the show, to the NFL, the association, even baseball, if you're not with that one girl who was down with you for all those years, walking her to her locker and things like that, just chill. Just wait till you get retired, for real. Play ball, get all that money. So now you got money, and then you can make her sign a prenup. You shouldn't be getting, especially in this. This is kind of an era of reckless sex. I'm not saying they're passing diseases to each other, but I see stuff on Twitter, social media, women, 25, 35, just talking recklessly about sex. Like, they don't care about their bodies. So therefore, you don't want nothing like that on your team. Just wait. And you don't want, not necessarily even her. Maybe you just yourself don't want to be married. But I would just wait. I would straight up, get a vasectomy. I would get a vasectomy. Okay? And I would wait to get married till I was done, because a vasectomy is reversible. Okay? You're done at 35. You got a boatload of money, millions upon millions in the bank. Yeah, we can have kids and blah, 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 and they'll never suffer anything, struggle like that. I can't tell nobody what to do with their money or time. That's just a situation I would do. Okay? That's just what I would do. You do you, though, okay? I don't want to hear nobody saying Rothstein, that's just what I would do. All right? What else is there? I tell you what, my favorite new video is the Mary J. Blige Star Wars Day video, where she's got a life. She's doing she does this little dance. I don't know if it's the same thing each concert, but she just does this dance. It seems to be freestyle. She's just making it up as she goes along, but she does these little kicks too. And y'all are special. You people out there who can do that kind of stuff, Somebody put a lightsaber in her hand, Star Wars lightsaber, and had like lasers coming at her. And the way she's dancing, she's blocking them with the lightsaber and blocking them with the kicks that she does. I'm telling you, it's just, if you know Mary J. Blige, you know her history, and you know Star Wars, you can't help but laugh at this video. It's hysterical. You got to go see it. Just type in Mary J. Blige Star Wars Day, and the video will pop up. Trust me, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Mary J. Blige is a fine motherfucker too. But that's something else. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about this. The murder of Ahmaud Arbery, or whatever his name is. I know it's Ahmaud Arbery or something like that. Ahmaud something. Young black fella, 25 years old, jogging down in Brunswick, Georgia. 3 white men, and let's be honest, they look like hilljacks. What I would expect to see, these guys, the McMichael family, George and Travis, they were in a pickup truck. Travis, the son, 34, the dad, George, 64. Travis was driving. And then somebody who filmed the video was in the car behind him. Sounds like he's cocking his gun, the guy who's filming the video. And Travis and George are up front, ready to cut the young Ahmaud off. Travis is driving, gets out with a shotgun. His dad's in the bed of the pickup, standing up with a .357. Okay, Travis starts out of the driver's side front door, goes over to the passenger side front door. When he sees that's the way Ahmaud is heading, they tangle. Pow! Shotgun goes off. Then they go off screen. Pow! Another shotgun goes off. But you can see the red on Ahmaud's right shirt. He's leaking. He's been hit twice by now because they said the first one blew his hand up. And then pow! Another one. You can see this one, it hit him. You can see the gun smoke and everything. And, Travis kind of walks away because I guess he looked and saw something in his eyes like, yeah, he's had enough. It's over. Or, just knowing guns, you can't take too many shotgun blasts to the chest before it's over for you. Probably saw that his punches had no more effect on him. Ahmaud, kind of basically stumbles away to his death, falls in the middle of the street. And it's just really sad. Like, they kind of set this kid up, Ahmaud. And what's even worse is that the dad, George or whatever his name is, he's a former law enforcement officer. Mind you, today is May 8th. This happened on February 23rd. They just now arrested those people. 2 of them. The guy in the back, I understand he's got a warrant. The guy who was filming, he's got a what do you call that? A warrant. So I don't know if they picked him up yet or not. And from what I understand, from what I've heard, saw on social media, they called the police when it was over. Police just took their word for it, let him go after getting shot dead in the street, literally the middle of the street. Okay? And so the 2 McMichaels, the dad and the son, and the person who was filming the video, had copies of the video, were sharing them with each other and other people, and somebody apparently had a guilty conscience, like this is a murder, sent it on to somebody, and then it leaked out. Okay, 2 prosecutors recused themselves from the case from their past relationships with the dad. This prosecutor I heard today is like, man, wow. Like, I don't like this. This is getting worse by the minute because, first of all, you got to remember, they didn't arrest them because there was video evidence. They arrested them because the rest of the nation saw the video. It was like, man, if y'all don't arrest those people, it's a clear murder. Talk about, so they were trying to make a citizen's arrest. If I'm jogging down the street, somebody jumps out with a shotgun on me after they've been following me, chasing me, and they're purely there to cut me off, I ain't stopping. Fuck you. You're going to have to shoot me too. I'm not stopping. I'm not listening to a word you say. I don't trust you. I'm not going nowhere with you. I'm not waiting for nothing. You're going to have to plug me. and kill me because I'm not going anywhere with you all. Okay? So, there's that. I mean, I don't like it. I mean, we've seen people get killed on tape before and nothing happened to the killer. Here locally in the Republic of Cincinnati, Sam DuBose, 4 hours north of us in Cleveland. I mean, if y'all want to know, this is really what happened with Trayvon Martin. All that stuff about Trayvon was beating the hell out of him. No. Zimmerman let him get the best of him so he had a reason to blast him. So it looks better when he blasts him. Trayvon, no 16-year-old, no 160-pound 16-year-old is about to be getting the best of me. Especially and we're locked up wrestling. Stop. George Zimmerman was like 5'8", 220, 230. Stop. I don't care if that kid played football. You can tell he was still skinny as a rail. But yeah, I mean, this is the type of stuff that's going on out there. It's real. I saw some tweet from some lady saying women are always, why is this one getting all the publicity? Because you've been doing this for 500 years to us. That's why. Brutalizing us, killing us. I mean, this happens on the jobs. When your one black coworker screaming racism and you go tap him on the shoulder. Nah, it ain't like that. Just chill, buddy. He's screaming racism. It's happening. Just doesn't have the proof. This was racism. There's no need for y'all to bother that guy. And then there's the kid in Indianapolis, Sean something. He was driving down the freeway. He's in a high-speed police chase. He's on Facebook Live, as a matter of fact, or some type of Instagram or Twitter Live. He's on a live social media platform. He's telling people what he's doing, where he's about to park. Then he says, somebody come get my dumb ass. I don't know what his problem was, but you cannot be out here playing with police like that. Parks the car, gets out and runs. Cops, blast him, kill him. Cop walks over the body and says, that's going to have to be a closed casket, homie. Something like that. He's a black officer, they say. But who cares? There's two things can be true at the same time about that video. One, running away from the cops doesn't mean you need to die. I'll admit that. Doesn't mean he had to die. But two, you've got to be smarter than that, than be out here playing around with these goddamn cops, especially during this time. Talking about somebody come get my dumb ass. You're asking for an accomplice, for one. You're on live social media asking for an accomplice for whatever you've done. But two, there was no need to get out of the car running. Stop playing with these. You play stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes. And deserve got nothing to do with it when it comes to a cop on trial. Deserve got nothing to do with it because plenty of cops have walked off less shit. So let's stop playing around with these cops. I mean, because truth be told, when it's your day, it's your day. If you're going to go, you're going to go. But when these cops pull you over, humble yourself. The jig is up. Humble yourself and live to fight another day. Again, Sandra Bland didn't deserve to die. Humble yourself, babe. You'd probably still be here with us. Some of these other cases now, like the little kid up in Cleveland, Tamir Rice, he didn't have a chance. Cops just rolled up, pow, put a couple in him. It was over. But some of you all, you got to chill. Live to fight another day. It's not worth it, especially over a high-speed chase. What was you going to do, 2 years? Now you're dead. Wasn't worth all that. All right? But listen, this is kind of a long video, and I apologize. Just had a couple things to cover. I'm going to get off of here. All right? But remember to check out the podcast on Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Breaker. All right? Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Same title. Make sure you like and subscribe to this podcast. All right? Here on this YouTube, okay? And sports betting locally will be back June 14th. I understand Vegas is opening up even sooner. All right? So be prepared for the picks to be coming. All right? But that's all I got for today. We ran over 20 minutes. I do not like doing that. I can talk, 5-10 more minutes about sports betting coming back. But just know that it's back. All right? When it's fully back, I'll do a video solely on it. All right? But until then, like and subscribe to this show and check out the podcast on those networks. And we'll be back soon. But until then, peace.